What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rex Mundi. You already know what time it is. It's another blessed day. And I was thinking, with everything going on in the world today, I was asking myself, how could I add value to my audience? And not just add value, but actually talk about something that I was excited to talk about. So what I came up with was my top 5 greatest books of all time. I figure that there's never been a better time to be sitting inside your house and reading. And how did I narrow this list down, you might be asking? The greatest books of all time to me are the ones that have made the biggest impact on my life, the ones that have caused me to look at the world a little bit differently and change my behavior. So without further delay, I would now like to present to you guys Rex Mundi's top 5 greatest books of all time. Alright, coming in at number 5 is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This book had a profound impact on my life. I actually read it while I was incarcerated, and a lot of times people would ask me, like, how did you go through something like that? How did you make it out okay? And to be honest, it was books like Man's Search for Meaning, because there I was feeling sorry for myself, having to do 23 months in county jail. And then I read about Viktor Frankl's story, where he was a psychiatrist during World War II in a Nazi concentration camp. And just his will and the way he was able to stay positive during this unimaginably difficult time really inspired me to reframe what I was going through, and really had a profound impact on my life. And coming in number 4 is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And those of you who are into the self-help genre have probably heard of this book. It's probably one of the famous books on this list. But it's really quite a remarkable piece of work, because what it talks about is how all of our anxiety is basically based on the future of stuff that hasn't happened yet, and all of our negative feelings or regret is based on the past and things that have already happened that we can't do anything about. So really, all of our power is in the now, as the title suggests. And if you can manage to maintain a state of composure in the now moment, that's where all your power lies. So number 4 is The Power of Now. And number 3 is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's actually the only piece of fiction on this list. Not that there's not value in reading fiction. I think there's tremendous value. It's just not really so much my thing. But somebody wants to ask me, what actually is the value of reading a piece of fiction? And basically, it books on like physics or chemistry, well, they can get you knowledge, but a piece of fiction, a really well-written piece of fiction, can actually provide wisdom, which is even higher in my opinion. So this is a perfect example of that. Paulo Coelho demonstrates everything you need to know in life, basically, is listed here in this book, and it's quite an amazing journey, fun to read, and I think it'll inspire you to chase your dreams like it has inspired me and millions of other people around the world as well. So number 2 is none other than Outwitting the Devil by Napolean Hill. Those of you who are into the self-help genre have probably heard of Napolean Hill for his more famous book, which is Think and Grow Rich. This is his lesser-known book, but in my opinion, it's even more impactful. At least it was for me. And in it, he explains how to not only what the basic fears are in life that people in society have, but actually how to overcome those fears. So it's a very, very creatively done. It's the majority of the book is basically a conversation between him and the devil, and it explains, like I said, not only what these fears are, but how to overcome them. Tremendously helpful piece of work. So Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And coming in at number 1, I'm so excited to share this title with you guys. I want to thank you guys for you made it this far into the video. It is The 7 Habits by Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I've only read this book once, but it had such a tremendous impact on my life. I started seeing the world differently. I learned about things like integrity, why it's important to not only do the right thing, why it's actually the smarter thing to do as well, how it's better and just can improve your quality of life, why you should base your life on principles rather than just what's going on around you. I really want to thank you guys once again for watching, and and hopefully you got something out of this video. If you did, feel free to give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. And more coming soon, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And just a little bonus book would be A Very Thin Line by none other than yours truly, Rex Mundi. My journey with bipolar. And it's not just a documentation of what I went through, you know, going from med school to being incarcerated for 23 months, and how I not only was able to survive but thrive during that time. But it's also, you know, a compilation of many of the best self-help tips which really helped me better my life and make me who I am today. So if you guys want to pick that up, it's A Very Thin Line, My Journey with Bipolar by Rex Mundi.